What to even start talking about? I don't know. I got Clinton up on my screen right now. It's of a interview he did I'm just trying to see when it was. I was looking at some other stuff, so I gotta find it. There we go. This is an old interview. I don't know what it's from. It's on Fox News right now, but it's a snippet of old Clinton there. And he's talking about Biden and how he always thought Biden was mentally there. He never seen any problems. Not until that debate. But he chalked the debate up to, well, Biden just had too many plane rides. He couldn't handle himself in the debate area. I mean, I don't know. Even if you're tired, if you have the truth, you shouldn't worry about. Especially when he was telling everybody what a dictator Trump is. You think you could mop the floor with him, but I don't know. I don't think the drugs did the job that the Democrats were hoping for with Joe there, but I might be wrong. Yeah, it seems all sorts of weird. So yeah, so Clinton, he like just like the rest he is, he didn't get it when that man came around and said, "Hey, Biden, he's off the hook. It's okay with all the paperwork he has. He doesn't realize he did bad. He's not mentally capable of knowing." We had some problems, but hey, because then now you got Karine Jean Pierre, who is, well, she had to know Biden wasn't right. I mean, come on. Like, that's treasonous. Like, I think the press secretaries need to understand that they should be working for the people and not for the fucking president. But unfortunately, the people don't know that. And they give the president all the power in the world, not realizing. You give your power over to somebody, maybe you end up in the same place that they go. Yeah, fight the power, maybe. Fight the power. If there is a bad power, who knows? Nobody even cares. Like, I know I've been sitting here saying, hey, I think Bill Gates is into some bad shit. It's just my opinion. You guys let me know where I'm wrong. And I talk about Clinton I even point out, hey, Kevin Spacey tells you he was with young girls on Epstein with Epstein. That's how Kevin Spacey knew Epstein was bad and to stay away from him. And they don't catch up on that stuff. Where was I going with that? I don't know. I can't remember. Fuck. Oh yeah, I was talking about me and nobody listening to me. I understand that. I'm a nobody, right? I'm a nobody. But you would think that if Elon Musk, the man with the most stature in all of the world, with all of the money, and he even owns one of the biggest social media accounts, you'd think if he said someone was hooked up with Epstein, Cash Patel's answer wouldn't be, I'm not getting into this. I'm just not. But you guys go check that out for yourselves. That's kind of a weird situation. Now, I'm not saying that Trump was on the island just because Elon's saying so. I'm thinking it's time to punish those people who fucking like that's a horrible lie. Like people don't realize. But if it's not real, then Don shouldn't take it on. It shouldn't really bother people. It's like these lies these people tell about me, but you know what I mean? It's just it all comes back to them, and that's what you gotta remember. Don't let her get you down too much because then they just want to take your power away and they took your power away on a lie when you knew it wasn't right and you resisted. But that's when you come to God. Do, 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 do. You get to be the new owner and operator of your own brain. He will take all the dankness away that Epstein has placed into it. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm just a little guy, but when Elon Musk says something, you think it could be investigated, eh? Like nothing. But nobody takes this Whitney Webb woman seriously. She's been telling us that, well, Elon might be not so fucking innocent himself. He's had to, give statements in the Virgin Islands and stuff like that. I mean, what if we force them to make them show us things? Hey, we're not as dumb as you think we are. We do think we have the right to know things, and my, I don't know, it's weird. It's because TDS, TDS. It's on both sides, right? Either you love them or you hate them. Like I don't know. Just I always say, hey, maybe Roseanne's part of the Trump show. Who knows? I don't know how she doesn't see it. Well, actually, she participates in it. She actually believes that Greenland needs to be taken over for her defense. But then again, jokes about the Canadians. This is how you talk about Canadians when your guy threatens to economically destroy a country, so they're forced to join yours. These are the kind of jokes she wants to lay out there that every black person needs to be paid back for their relatives being a slave. And well, y'all get a Canadian. That's how low we are. But then again, there's America. We're number one. We're number one. We're number one. No, you guys are a bunch of fake and fraudy motherfuckers. It's gross. I watched Dave Rubin earlier and I really like that guy. Like, I can't deny it. I have videos saying I did. And it's just, there's not a heart in that man. Well, his heart's with Israel, but like, even the Egyptians don't want to take the Gazans. Nobody wants to take the Gazans. Well, no shit, nobody wants to take the Gazans, bud. Who wants a bunch of pissed off, angry people in their fucking country that just got their fucking homes destroyed, ruined, and fuck, there's nothing they can do because they don't even have an army or nothing. Fucking, they're just civilian people that it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But like I said, I think it's crazy that no one's like hospital. Yeah, I'm not getting into that. No, motherfucker, dance, fucker, dance. That's your fucking job, you piece of fucking dog shit. McKenna, fucking move on. Punish somebody for telling lies for once, you fucking stupid dipshits. Fuck, like those 51, 52-year agents that fucking signed off on the old laptop, manipulating the world. But we as the world can't see. Somebody can come out and say, hey, I did treason. Like, we can't even hold Mark Zuckerberg accountable for his fucking actions. And then Trump just throws one of his men over there. Hey, Mark, hey, you're going to hire Dana. They're all about winning, boys and girls. It's the art of the deal. Win at all costs. You know what I mean? Win at all costs. Take a sucker down if you have to. Now, was Elon Musk played for a sucker? Give me all your money, Elon, and when I'm done with you, uh, and I'll tell you how nice you were on your way out. You did such a good job, Elon. Here's a key. I never noticed your black eye, Elon. Oh, isn't that? Oh, X gave that to. Speaking of X, here's one of the things I do want to mention because Elon might not be telling the truth. These are the kind of things you need to think about. If Elon knew that Trump was part of Epstein's client list, why did I see videos of Trump alone with this kid? I mean, didn't they get on a helicopter together or something? No, I don't know. But like I said, you got to hold Elon accountable for what he said. Hey, what is your reasonings for saying this stuff, Elon? I don't know if you know this or not, but if you don't have a reason to say something, you shouldn't be saying it. But we can't get those kind of answers from Elon. We're just stuck on, well, one side of it's just trying to fucking ignore. Trump's just going to ignore this. He's a bigger man than this. He's just, I don't know. I watched an interview with Elon's dad last night too. He like seems like a thespian kind of person. You know what I mean? He's kind of a weird dude too. At one time, Elon said his dad was like the evilest man in the world. But at one time, he told his dad that Donald Trump was evil too, and then he backed Donnie, changed his mind. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, I I did a complete reversal on Donald Trump too. You can go back. I showed a video comparing him to my buddy Troy Solinger on how they are dictators and how they work. How I thought at that time. Anyways, I don't remember how good a job I did of explaining it, but yeah, and then I noticed, hey, he's right. A lot of this news is fake. Hey, but now I do notice that if he gets a question he doesn't like, he just calls it fake news. And nobody bats an eye at it because they know that they were making fake news before about him, but they do tell some true stuff. You know what I mean? Are we all crying on YouTube today? I know I'm here to make change, buddy. I'm here to try and, figure out what the truth is, Uncle Will. What's the truth, buddy? I know you're just hurting and you want me to hurt as bad as you hurt. Guess what, buddy? I'm really hurting inside. But I'm looking to hand her out. You know what I mean? I don't want it. I won't let men defile me, bud. Drop the link. But how many chances did I give you to talk to me like a civilized fucking human being, dude? You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. I'm wigging you the fuck out, ain't I, Uncle Will? You're starting to realize you're a pedo protector, aren't you? And it's starting to bother you. Hand the stupidity over, Uncle Will. Let the hatred go, buddy. Don't hold on to her. It'll take you bad places. At least that's what I think. I want the best for you, bud. But you gotta want what's best for you. And only you can fix that. I don't know. Find someone you trust to talk about things, Uncle Will. I know somebody's triggered you and said something to you. I don't know who that was. Something about when you were 5 years old or something. Is that why you always want my dad to have touched me? 'Cause that was a weird thing for you to say, bud. That's your normal thought process. It's always kids with you. Yeah, it is. You're fucking stupid, dude. They're the future. We die, Uncle Will. This dies. What happens when we die? I don't know. What I do know is our children and our grandchildren, they're still here, dipshit. And you're creating a shit turd of a world for them by letting elite pedophiles run it. And I'm done. I don't want that anymore. I don't care how much you want to protect them. I really fucking don't. Because I'm here to tell you, you might burn in hell for it. Is there hell? It's not about what I believe, Uncle Will. It's about what you believe. Actually, it's about what does God believe? Hey? What do you believe that God believes? Hey? It doesn't matter what we believe. When we die, whatever it is, right? We don't really determine, right? Because if we live on past here, right? That's definitely a creator involved, right? You would think. Hey, buddy, the chosen one. The hawk never dies. Well, bud, I am the chosen one. And well, this Missy Hawk will die, bud. He'll die. Like the Christ inside of me. She will live forever, bud. Can you imagine spending eternity with the Father and the Son, eh? Just by knowing that the Son was the way to go. Carl, I know I'm chosen by God. You have a demon, and I'm trying to get you to wake up. The exorcism church. What demon out, bud? I want I want a better world, a better system, and you want me to think that I have demons for wanting to get rid of it. You are a fucking brainwave and a half. You know that, Uncle Will. Your thought process doesn't work. You're not brilliant, bud. I'm sad for you. Why? Like, why? Why? Really, it's a waste, Uncle Will. I mean, I do see the good things in you. Do you know what I mean? But unfortunately, you got to be on either side of the fence, buddy. You can't be a fence rider. And hey, I tell upchurch not to pick and like all that sort of stuff. But Jesus warns us: do not be a fence sitter. That is worse than knowing that you're corrupt. You know what I mean? Oh, did you see PBR make Martin look like a fool? No, I did not watch PBR make Martin look like a fool. Well, Uncle Will, I do repeat myself over and over again, bud, because I keep reminding myself what it's about. Because there's so much going on, you can get lost in a whole bunch of bullshit. But if you stay focused on the things you should be focused on, and you add a little bit, and you add a little bit, and you add a little bit more information, sometimes you can even, submit to the truth. You can go, hey, look at how I carried along with this based on bad information. And now I think the whole different way. And you don't know how to do that, do you, Uncle Will? You don't know. It's because they danked your brain, bud. Danked are good. Uncle Will. That'll be a merch shirt. Poor Uncle Will. Danked his brain away. Tell us the truth about the Robin Duck. Well, truth is, bud, there's nothing really to talk about. you know, I didn't go in for the massage, buddy. There was no massages to be had. Not at all. Not a touch. Not a feel. Not a. Just the sounds of my footsteps. Why hide it, Carl? Oh, dude, you wouldn't even know about it unless I told you about it, you fucking big dummy. Hey, I'm here to fucking. God does not pick perfect people, bud. No, 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 no. Dude, name one person in the Bible that was perfect other than Jesus, okay? And well, do perfect people kick over tables? Yes, they do. It's passion. Love and not wanting to stand for fucking stupidity, not letting his father be mocked in front of his fucking face. You know what I mean? Oh, little me told us. Well, was little me on that adventure with me? Yes. Here's the thing. We did. We did. I went in. Little me went in with me. I seen little me go in with two girls. Two girls. I've seen it. Two girls. With me and but I snuck out the door and went down the stairs. Left little me alone with the girls. I don't know what happened. Ask little me. None of that was true, Uncle Will. Don't be silly. I was not at a rub and tug, getting tugged, and nor was little me with me. Carl went in with two guys. Now, don't know why most of your fantasies are about you want to talk to me with ladies' panties. You you want me gay all the time. And I've noticed it's a Creek Squad trait. And like I don't know what it is you're looking for, Uncle Will. I really don't. Like, I want to be honest. You really don't have a chance, okay? but, but hey, if you want to have thoughts of me that way, you can have them. But just don't come over here and share them with me, okay? I'm just asking nicely and politely. You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen, so you can think it all you want, buddy. But anyways, I had something in here. And my dog knocked my Bible over. It was really good stuff. But here, let's just take this. Because I usually like to use Jesus words. Jesus answered, if I honor myself, my honor is nothing. It is my Father who honors me, whom you say that is your God, yet you have not known him, but I know him. And I say, I do not know him. I shall be a liar like you, but I do know him and keep his word. Your father Abraham rejoiced to see my day, and he saw it, and he was glad. Hey, what do we get out of that? Hey, are you still here, Uncle Will? What do we get out of that, buddy? His word. Hey, well, Jesus is talking, and he's taught. Jesus is the word. He spoke through Jesus, right? And what's he saying here? You guys, all he is, all he is, all he is. You think you know God. You don't. No. But yeah, you call me a liar. But you can't show me where I speak wrongly. So I've outwitted and outmatched you, motherfuckers, and you still want to condemn me. Nah, nah. I am my father's son. And before I say I'm not, you'll have to hang me. You know what I mean? But hell, it's all about being with God. If you're not with God, and let me tell you something, don't convince yourself you're with God, because when you're with God, you'll know you're with God, because you will do the things that God wants you to do. You will do the righteous things, you will do the right things, and you will only want the truth. Like I always tell you, Uncle Will, I was chosen from God, bud. I'm the Mashiach. You want it in Christian terms, bud? I'm the Messiah. Whatever. I say it. Why should I hide it? No one's gonna be it unless they know it's it. But Jesus is the way, bud. And everybody's got to be a Messiah because the Messiah is just an anointed one, right? It's just an anointed one by God to show others the way. Moses, like, did Moses not go through hell? Moses had to go through the hell that he caused for himself. The stuff that he had done. He had to be reborn. He had to relive that and figure out how he wasn't going to ever do it again. You know what I mean? And he came back like that is 10 simple rules, guys. Like, okay, what are the commandments for? The commandments are what get you with God, right? He commands this in order for you to be with him. Those commandments are not that hard, but they are, apparently. I think it's the whole idol worshiping one. It's really bad. It's really bad. We look to preachers and pastors and sports idols and music singers. Like I've always said, well, I pray you find God. Well, you let me know where I'm not with God, just like Jesus said to the Pharisees, bud. What am I saying that's wrong? Hey, hey, you like the big, beautiful bill? Have you looked into that, Uncle Will? Quite sure they'll tell you all about the fluff cake all in it. All the good stuff for the Americans. But they gotta throw some garbage in there too. It's like that bill they're gonna put through for the anti-Semitism stuff, right? Where you're in big trouble if you talk some wacky dacky shit. They're waiting to put that in a bigger bill and can't just throw that in it by itself because then it gets the attention. You know what I mean? And it's just gonna get thrown out. But if you could sneak her in with a whole bunch of good parts. So that big beautiful bill, they'll tell you about all the good parts. Part that's got me scared for you and the world and the children and all the good stuff all around the world, Uncle Will, is well, they don't want to regulate AI. Not for 10 years. They just want to have it go gangbusters and let it be what it is. Anybody? No regs. Anybody? Are you trusting AI? Now, I told you, that guy from Google, he told me that story about how AI tried to blackmail somebody because they knew they were cheating. Because it knew it's all its information. I don't know. You go see if that's real, buddy. The big bill is bad for Carl, so I'm for it. The big bill is bad for Carl, so I'm all for it. That's how stupid Americans are. Or humans are. Sorry, I don't want to say Americans. It's a human problem. This one is. That would benefit me just because somebody I don't like said it. I wouldn't want it. I want it. I want it because they don't want it. I want it because they don't want it. How's the wife, Uncle Will? Oh, well, she's been in way better spirits than I thought she would, but she's healing up. Yesterday, I should have taken a picture. You would have loved it. all up in here, just green, like nice tinges of green, dark green under here. Yeah, so she's healing. She's healing. Still at the no, she's not still at the hospital, man. She was back home the same day. I told you, oh, 16 stitches and then the teeth going through and the hitting the teeth. I don't know, dude. Yeah, but yeah, she came home. She went to hospital, and then she had to go to the dentist, and so yeah, she had a very busy day that day. Uh, she takes it like a champ. Sometimes, if she has a way to fucking yell at me, she does. She took offense to like um, my family. They like going to those Comic Cons. You know what I mean? They like to meet famous people, and I didn't know. I know it's coming up, but I don't know when. And I asked I asked my son. I said, "When's the Comic Con coming?" Because your mother was really looking forward to that. And I think he said, "I don't know." And I said, "Well, maybe she can go as Jason Voorhees or something. Just get to hockey." Mask or something. And, she took offense to that, but I just meant that she could go to the thing and nobody would even know that she was scarred up, and but she took it the other way. But then again, her oldest son, I can't even remember what he called her. I can't even remember what he called her. It wasn't nice. Wow. I'll tell her that. It's very sweet of you, Uncle Will. Hey, so are you concerned about the AI problem? Like, are you gonna trust it? Are we headed to Terminator, bud? Hey, bud, if there's buddy, I'm telling you right now, if there's reincarnations, I do not want to come back as John Connor, okay, bud? We should just end this now. You know what I mean? We should end this war before it even starts, bud. We should take a look at Starlink and see what it's all linking, like it links all together, right? Like a Dyson sphere around the Earth. I'm telling you, buddy. I don't know. You let me know where I'm wrong. You go look it up. Show me the Starlinks from outside. And it doesn't look good. It might be nothing. But I'm not a real big science guy, but I know that they used to have satellite internet and it was like just from like the satellite that they already had out there, right? I thought maybe I just haven't looked at it. But they're doing all sorts of weird things. These people with money just think they can do whatever. My buddy Bill Gates wants to seriously shoot shit into the sun. They in Europe, where King Pansy lives, thinks they have the right to fucking shoot shit into the sun to block it. Meanwhile, they just built solar farms. You realize how fucked up this world is that you're living in, Uncle Will. Don't you just want us to take a step back from it and just go, what the fuck? Why don't you do that today? Just take your ego aside, anything that's ever happened to you, and just look at things from all perspectives, buddy. See if maybe you get a glimpse of something you're fucking catching. You're not catching right now. Because she's a whole lot of bad in the neighborhood, bud, and we don't realize it. Trump is not a man of God, dude. Come on. He's not. but yet they try and make him look that way. Do you know how many videos I've seen with preachers and fucking priests and all huddled over him doing these? It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. And his head waitress there, his main squeeze, the I gotta take a look at her. She might not be a witch. I shouldn't have said that, Uncle Will. I shouldn't. But she looks the part. She twitches and it's all sorts of weird shit. Fucking weird. But hey, well, what do you think? Are you into deliverance ministry? Don't believe everything you see on the internet. Well, what do you mean by that, Uncle Will? I seen Marjorie Taylor Greene, who voted for the big bad bill, say that when it comes across her again, she's not signing it because of the AI and no regulations. Her loyalty to Trump only goes so fucking far because she did sign it because Trump asked her to, and she said that. But when she caught wind of the AI thing, she said, no, I cannot sign it again and won't. So I was pretty proud of her for that. You're not a man of God, Carl. Things you say and do shows how possessed you are. Well, you might want to go rewatch some stuff and find out, Uncle Will. Hey, bud, I've come a long way. I've watched my old videos. I've seen some of the tendencies I had, and I've released those. Hey, bud, do you see that? I'm not the same person I used to be. I found God, bud. All I want is the truth. And if I'm not going outside of the Ten Commandments and you don't like how I present it, I don't fucking care, dude. You got to be authentic. You're going to be with God. You got to find out who you are. This is who I am. And this is the way I want to present myself. And if you don't like my presentation, you don't have to listen to me. But I want the best for you. And I don't want you to take on my thoughts and what I think. What we should do as humans is come together and figure out what we think together by taking your thoughts and my thoughts. And then we really take a look at what's probably real. You know what I mean? Based on common sense, based on what would God think? But you think that that's possessed. No, dude. To have gone through the things that I've gone through and still not hate the people that have done them to me, I don't know, but I think it's pretty rare in this world when you think. I'd say this world is pretty much eye for eye. You fuck me, I'm gonna fuck you. But here's the deal. There's a lot of good people out there that are just getting fucked and they tuck tail and run and causes mental illness and then you don't want to deal with your problems. You take a pill and you just zone out and you know what I mean, Uncle Will? I know what it's like to not want to be here, to make that attempt. I know what it takes to get a man there. And I don't want anybody to go through that. And there's a broken system here in Canada. And I'm quite sure it exists in the States too. It's quite Freudian. Anything that humans don't want to accept, they will bash the fucking shit out of. Uncle Will, throughout this whole journey, I've not threatened one person. The only threats I ever laid down were the threats that they were doing it to themselves, and I would never have to touch them. But as my journey went along, you know what I learned? It's the best thing that could happen to them to eat the same meal they gave me, because maybe then they can find God. But here's the thing, or you can get lost in the head. I think that's the problem. If you don't want to accept yourself, you're gonna get lost in your head and you're just gonna go fucking nuts. I think a time's coming, Uncle Will, and I'm really afraid that you're gonna go fucking super loony. And I don't want that for you. I'm possessed by the Holy Spirit, bud. All I want to do is wear the belt of truth. That's all. And I want to wear it with pride and give all the glory to the Father, bud. You know what I mean? And give everything to the truth. You don't know what I mean, do you? You don't understand how important the truth is. Like, do you think if the world, like, forget about everything I say and blah, 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 and forget about every conspiracy or every anything. Well, I think the only thing that could save the world was the truth. Now, if we all got the truth and there's no conspiracies in it, do you think we would want to change the world, bud? If we got the truth, do you think the truth would be is that the system's set up right from the get go to fuck you in the ass? You know what I mean? You're joining that cooperation right out of the womb. Hey, they get you right as a little child. Just groom you the whole way through, just the way they want you. Because now they've removed mommy out of the house, right? It used to be so daddy could work or, there's no problem with mommy working and daddy staying home, but you can't do that anymore. Really. People can't afford to do that. So they got both people working and they got grooming your children full time. And then there's a bunch of, you learn there's a bunch of sick fucks out there. This is the problem. They dress their bullshit in love, and it's so fucking gross. It's so fucking gross. If you don't want to accept this, you're not loving. Everybody has the right to think whatever they want. Well, sure they do. But there's a price to pay for thinking wrong. And if you can't prove your thinking, then your thinking can't happen. If a boy wants to see that he's a girl and he has a pee-pee, well, that pee-pee tells me that he's a boy. School was much simpler back in the day for me, I think. I don't know. Hey, Uncle Will, you still there, buddy? Move aside and let the men go through. Let the men go through. What else did we have? I had some stuff I was writing down earlier. Yeah, so the regulation for the AI, I wrote that down. 10 years, but no regus. They can just, you know what I mean? I was just joking about the Skylink thing, you know what I mean? Or Skynet or whatever it is. Like, Uncle Will, let's talk some Bill Gates, okay? No. Would you go investigate him for me? Because I am really concerned, and I'm going to tell you a little bit why I'm concerned. Like, you got to watch people's behaviors, okay? Watch their behaviors when they're doing interviews. You do like watch the interviews with Bill Gates when he's doing interviews and he gets it like somebody like just presses just a little bit. Watch his behavior. And listen to the things that they say too. You know what I mean? Like, when you're doing an interview and somebody asks it, and your response is, "Epstein's dead." Like, what are we even talking about? You know what I mean? Like why wouldn't Bill just come forward and just say, "Hey," because this is what he does. He tried saying, "Hey, I only had a couple meetings with Bill. That's it. That's all I did. A couple dinners. I tried doing it for humanity, for crying out loud. Like, I was just trying to get some stuff done for the foundation. We were gonna do some really special work with that money that I really felt that it was gonna." You would think Bill would vet somebody, like, that was after the Bill Barr thing. Bill Barr. Bill Barr, right? Bill Barr? Bill Barr's dad. Bill Barr. Bill Barr, let's get back to that to Bill Gates, though, because like, you gotta understand that Bill Gates would be the perfect guy to have, you know what I mean? Like, if you were gonna have the goods on somebody, like Epstein, that's what he did, right? Uncle Will, that was his MO, bud? He would get people in compromising positions, bud. So I'm just saying. Well, this is so hard because it's just shit we should all know, and I go through it all the fucking time. You know what I mean? But yeah, Billy was a good target because you know he'll cheat, right? He's an admitted cheater, and well, those people only think about themselves, and there was no drugs involved with that fucking cheating when he was with that young girl instead of Melinda, the love of his life. No, no, you know what I mean? But hey, Bill was a good target if he was targeted by Epstein, and well, you probably want to do every and anything you could to keep that sealed shut, eh? But I don't know, man. I just same shit over and over again. Like when Melinda says that she fucking divorced him partly because of Epstein, you gotta really ask yourself, what the fuck's going on here? Like, I'm tired of sitting here living in this stupid fucking world that doesn't think that it deserves to know the answers. Like Elon just fucking said, Trump is on. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, if Trump was on that island and he touches children, that motherfucker deserves to go to jail. And if you don't think so, you mega motherfuckers, I'm not saying he's guilty, but if you think a man should be able to get away with that because he's your fucking leader, you're a fucking moron. You already let fucking Biden get away with it. You let fucking Clinton get away with it. Fuck, why no you guys just don't wanna ask any questions, do ya? Like, oh, fuck this. Please, tell me something that will make something fucking click in somebody's fucking brain. Yeah, maybe there's just no help. Maybe there's just no help for people. Who knows? But hey, Uncle Will, I can lead this world, and I'm striving for heaven. Trying to be better every day. I know I'm not perfect now, but if I stick around with Christ, I'll end up with perfection. So, you know what I mean? What better thing to have happen in the end than end up with, you know, my only idol, the Christ, The character of Christ. I will not say Jesus was my idol. Jesus is a false idol. Hey, did you know that, Uncle Will? Jesus wasn't his Nemo. No, it wasn't. Like I said, it's the character, but I love that character. Is there a character you like better than Christ? Is there a character out there better than Christ? You know what I mean? You can be fucking Robert Downey Jr. all you want and play Iron Man, but who knows? Who knows what heaven is? Maybe you get to, who knows, eh? They say it's good. Do you think it's just sitting back doing nothing and being served? And I don't know. I'm interested to find out. But anyways, I'm gonna go and maybe I'll do some other videos and I'll do a video on this Clinton character, you know what I mean? Oh, they're going, I never noticed anything wrong with Joe. His brain was working extravagantly. Because if I tell you it wasn't, then I look like an idiot, and you're gonna ask me why I didn't say anything. Why would you let a retard run the world, Bill? Don't worry about it, Bill. Your journalists are not smart enough to pick up on the obvious questions. They'd rather Monica Lewinsky you than fucking to say fear you, Bill Clinton. I don't fear you. I don't care if I become one of your friends. Let me tell the world right now. I do not want to harm myself. Just as I say I want to be with God, I'm not going to go out of my way because that might put me out of my way with God. You know what I mean? Don't go looking for the easy way out. Jeez, Uncle Will. Don't ask permission from your owner, little me. So I really need to talk to him before I talk to you again. My owner. You're going to pay for that, Uncle Will. You really know that little me doesn't own anything. And definitely not his brain. Little me, when you leave this world, you take nothing with you, bud. You know what I mean? Wouldn't you like to solidify yourself to, be with the family forever? Wouldn't you want to take a turn to the light instead of fucking spreading your fucking darkness all over the place? Why do you do this all the time? Retracted, retracted, retracted. You definitely belong to little me. What if? What if, Uncle Will? What if? What if you belong to me? Hey, buddy? What if you belong to me? And I'm here to bring you back home. Because if you belong to me, you belong to the Father. I want you to come home, buddy. Stop with the silliness. Let the pain go of the 5-year-old Uncle Will. Dude, let go of your stupidity, bud. Just let her go. I'm sorry. I'm taking. What are you taking, Uncle Will? What are you taking, bud? I'll tell you what you're taking. You're taking yourself away from God, bud, by running around and lying and saying and doing stupid things. Those are the things of your father, Satan. I want you to know that Jesus loves you, bud. You gotta love him back. You can't sit in ignorance and stupidity, and you got to be able to do the right things, and you're just not, dude. I don't know. You're pretty thick. Who out there? Is it Mocon that's got you all torqued up? Don't come on my channel or I'll ban you. I'll ban you. Was that Mokan, buddy? Tell your wife I'm trying to teach you how to protect her. Well, Uncle Will, how you gonna teach her? How you gonna teach me, bud? I did protect her. I don't know what you want me to say. Like I said, I replayed it and I even had the conversation with her. And I was like, the only way I could have helped you, Joanna, was to have foreknowledge of the situation. And then what I could have done is instead of going at removing the bird from you, I could have pushed you down on the grass and then took care of the bird. But then she would have been mad because I threw her down on the grass, right? And she wouldn't have known that I had the foreknowledge, Uncle Will. She would have been angry with me. No, Uncle Will. Even if I did do something wrong, why would you hold it against me if I learned my lesson? But there's no lesson to be learned here, bud. Only the lesson of your stupidity, making up your own fucking stories, bud. It's a sad affair. It's a sad affair. Your love affair with Satan, bud. It's disgusting and disturbing. It's all full of weakness, hatred. Do you think hell's made up, Uncle Will? I'll teach her new tricks. Oh, so now you want to bag my wife too now, eh? What is it with you guys, eh? Like, hey, if you want me to ask Uncle Will, I'll like, hey, I don't want to hold anybody back from what they really want. If I'm not what they really want, send me packing and they can bring you in, eh, Uncle Will? Would you like that? Would you like to live in my home? Sit there and do your videos, make fun of me and say, look at, look at all this stuff I own. Play the role of Martha, eh? My party. You want my Jeep too, Uncle Will? I destroyed this motherfucker. I've got it all. Uh, you peoples and your gloatings. It's kind of sickening. Triple T. Look at Johnny Gobble. You could set a goal. Look at me drive my goal. Hey, it's all right. You kids were never taught to have real dreams. Uncle Will. Like, I have a serious question for you because this is real, okay, bud? I've been saying it forever. Hey, bud, they're gonna do a movie about this. Now, I like you, and if you're just gonna stay in your stupidity, how would you like to be remembered in the movie? Who would you like to play you, bud? Who can you think of? Who's gonna play Uncle Will in the movie? I'll tell you, I'd like to see play you in the movie, but but I want to hear about who you want to play you in the movie, and then I'll tell you. Hey, bud. Well, Dagburn wants to be famous, so I say he becomes a movie star, and he plays Uncle Will in the Chosen Ones movie. Dagburn gets to play Uncle Will. Then Dagburn gets to see things from your perspective, Uncle Will, and he gets to see what a dipshit he is. You could play Dagburn. Oh, do you see what we could do? It could be magic. It could be magic. I wonder if you guys would come out hating each other still, eh? Living each other's shoes all the time. Oh, that'd be fantastic, eh, bud? I love that idea. I love that idea. That's great. I'll have to run that through by Dagburn. Hey, how do you feel about you playing Uncle Will in the movie version? Dagburn will be like, "I'm in it. You telling me fame? I'm all over it. I'll be the best little Uncle Will you ever seen." Who do we get to play little me though? Is Vern Troyer still? I know who. I know who. He got fucked out of a job from Disney. Hornswoggle, wasn't that his name? The WWEF superstar. He could play fucking little me. He was crying that they're taking all the jobs away from fucking dwarfs because of fucking Nimrod over there and fucking whatever it's called. You know what I mean? The really good show. I like it. Game of Thrones, the game we're still playing. Hey, that guy. Like, this is the world we live in, where this guy actually has the audacity to come out and say, "How dare you cast little people to play people? It's insulting." Hey, I that's why I wouldn't hire the Game of Thrones guy. He just, you know what I mean? But give Hornswoggle a nice little goatee, eh? Love it. I love it, eh? Who are we gonna get to produce this thing? Hey, buddy. I used to say Kevin Smith, but I've turned into a more of a, hey, I don't know, maybe Mel Gibson, eh? Maybe we could ask Mel Gibson to do it. I'm gonna have to write my speech where I try and gather up the troops. Listen, everybody, you do not have to give up your lives in this fight. In fact, the only thing you get to do is gain. And you know what you get to do? You get to gain your brain. Or you might go insane if you don't want to get down with the truth. Let's take this world back, humanoids. I'm not just talking, I'm talking the whole world, man. This is going to be a speech for the whole world, Uncle Will. And you know me, I do jot little things down just so I can talk about them, but it's not like, hey, I do that. I just point form shit, you know what I mean? But I don't even do that very often. It's just like if I'm sitting there and I watch something, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking forget that. I'm just gonna write it. And half the time I don't even use it on the videos anyways. Like, dude, you never see me go into the books. I mean, I got these will be worth something one day. They'll be collector's item, maybe. And then I got this one over here. They come in these different functions. This is more of my smarter stuff. Like, what did I write here? It's just myself just writing down there, "Hey, just a reminder, this is a spiritual war, Carl." Remind them, tell them there's only 2 sides to be on. The truth, where you search the truth and not think that you have the truth. And then or you can go the other way. But anyways, I've done this for too long. Uncle Will, is there anything you'd like me to tell my wife to convince her into having you show her some new Nutri? Right? Anyways, Uncle Will, I love you. I hope you get healed. I'm here if you need to get healing. I'm more like I'm an empath, bud. I'm just not your typical empath. I'm a Heyoka. That's why I say, bud, like, I say Jesus is the way, like, his character showed us the way, right? But I also believe that the native people, they were pretty spiritual, following their 7 rules, you know what I mean? But I believe in all that stuff too. I don't think because they never had the opportunity to even know who Jesus was, so how could God hold that? As long as they were doing it and doing right, just like, just doing the right things. Like, that's the thing. Righteousness, I think a lot of people think that that's I don't know what they think it is. It's rubbing something in somebody's face or something. I don't know. But anyway, no, it's just clearly just doing the right things at the particular moment where the right things need to be done. And then if you don't do the right things, don't hold it against yourself because now you've realized you didn't do the right things and don't sit in your stupidity and change it. But anyways, good day.